As I said at the beginning, perma-boosted shinies are very common in this event, and we've already got one. 16 candy, that's the candy boost plus the mega on it and everything. And... oh, it's a hundo! Yes, hello and welcome everybody, hope that you're good. And unlock number 1, Tandemaus, joining the game through field research tasks, but also party play exclusive encounters. This event is called Better Together, and well, there's a focus around party play, but also lots of different forms of kind of the same Pokemon. So you can see here, Galarian Zigzagoon, not shiny, the Hoenn Zigzagoon, not shiny, and Galarian Meowth back in the wild since, goodness me, was it the Ferroseed Incense Day event? Anything that's an Alolan variant or a Galarian variant because they began their life in 7km event eggs, those are all perma-boosted. Another thing to note, Meowth is a perma-boosted dust catch as well as Combee, so there's actually a little bit of a dust grind with this event, which I am all down for. Tandemaus, it's in all field research tasks, however it is muddled in with quite a few other Pokemon, as you can see. It may be play Better Together, but it's a Wednesday, which is obviously a working day, which means the vast majority of people are not content creators and able to go out on day one, so maybe that's a Saturday kind of session. Party play challenges. Now, I've already started the party with my better half, but the more you do the party play, the more challenging encounters you're going to find. So we're going to be lumped with some terrible encounters to start with, or not even encounters at all. But you're going to want to find yourself walk 2 kilometers or make 20 great curve throws. And that is in a party of 2. It's worth remembering that the more people you add to your party, the more Pokemon or things you'll have to do within one challenge. So if you had a party of 4, it will probably encourage you to walk 4 kilometers. 10 nice curveball throws could even give you a Coughing or a Kanto Diglett if that's your bag. But there is also some free, and I repeat free, timed research with this, which does give you a variety of different Pokemon, then their regional counterparts, plus 2 Tandemaus encounters, which is what we're going to go for. There's also Unknown B and T for Better Together. It's definitely not British Telecom. Those can be shiny in the 1-star raids, and it's also worth remembering those are going to be full odds, so don't bother. Better Together timed research. We're going to crack on with that today, see if we can find Tandemaus, because Tandemaus, people, is a rare evolve. So it has 2 different forms that it will evolve into in terms of Mousehole, which the regular one is a family of 4, but 1 in 100 chance will give you a family of 3. Nods to Zoe 2 Dots for her morning video, and thanks for jumping on the podcast last night. Catching a Meowth here, so this will show the boosted dust. We might whack a star piece down, but 4 times catch XP, and there's also double catch candy. So if you put lucky eggs down while you're out for a little bit of a session, 8 times XP. It is very like that event we had sort of in September of last year, Welcome to Powder, I think it was. So if you're on the XP grind to get to higher levels, now is your time. I don't need XP, so I'm just gonna catch everything as it comes, really. Research, it's Combee. That's cool, I'm gonna stack that, because Combee boosted dust. The randomized research tasks, I'm not usually a fan of, but since there is one research task that has solely Tandemaus in it, and kind of Tandemaus is in everything, that's, I think, forgivable. Evolve a Pokemon, I just evolved one before. Galarian Slowpoke. I know so many comments and I felt the same. There was that research task in the special research for Global GoFest to evolve 9 Pokemon, and oh my god, doing that, I felt like the earth stood still. So, research number 3 is another Galarian Slowpoke. It's my max leveled Kangaskhan Mega, plus it's a free Mega Evolve for 8 hours, let's do it. Alright, 2 gifts sent, research check. Yes, there we go, that's Tandemaus. Brand new into the game, and it is a very adorable little looking Pokemon. I will say, this thing has like no relevance to any meta of any variety, I'm pretty sure. Let us, Silver Pineapple, get a great throw on it. 16 candy, that's the candy boost plus the mega on it and everything. Brand new Pokemon, Generation 9, lovely to see it popping into the decks. Also, anybody who's played the Gen 9 games knows that this, as a shiny form, is possibly the worst in the Pokemon universe. It literally, the grey bit on its belly that you can barely see, it changes by literally 1 shade of grey, and I don't know why they did the shiny so badly on this one. Now we can go to the Pokédex and show the evolution. So you have the family of 4 at the top and the rare one, family of 3. Found a few power-up tasks, so the most recent 100%er is Kecleon, Hundo, from a trade, the very first trade of yesterday from my other half, became a Hundo Kecleon, which is my first one, so we're going to power that up today. 3 research tasks. Ooh, Tandemaus. 368. Obviously, we're looking for 382. So, but now we've got it in the Pokédex, we're just going to fight it. Check 2. Yeah, that's the coughing. There we go. And another Tandemaus. 377 ain't too bad. I welcome that Mega Lucario raid day towards the end of this month because I am sorely lacking in silver pineapple berries. You have, like, from the GOFest raiding, 1600 golden raspberry, 2 XL candy, very nice. 93. There's some send 2 gifts is potential, but the rest of them are trash. As I said at the beginning, perma-boosted shinies are very common in this event, and we've already got one. 41 minutes into the event, a Galarian Meowth, which until earlier this year I had never got. Actually hatched our first ever one. Was it April or May when Lachlan was down here? We were in Brighton. Kind of a meh stat one. Clink. Not the most common shiny, has been out for a fairly long time, but only in raids and now in the wild finally. I strongly suspect that could be a Community Day Pokemon later down the road. It's going to rapidly get its way to level 50 and burn through my remaining Stardust, but no problem. 3 quests. Check 1. It's Tandemaus. Okay, it does seem to be somewhat more common. 382 Police, that's a Galarian Slowpoke. Let's just get that. Caught with an Ultra Ball since that's sadly the party challenge. This final research. Oh dear, it's Voltorb. Ooh, we finally explored 3 kilometers, so not only 3 field research task checks for Combee, and our Zygarde cells actually appeared. I really wasn't thinking we were going to get one. There's a Tandemaus of 355. Anybody's a 90s kid like me, that was a very good Ferrari back in the day. As a Tandemaus, it's trash. A Zygarde cell, fantastic. Somebody's put a lure down, which is an interesting surprise. Tandemaus. 364. I will say I still haven't been able to get a party play challenge that gives an encounter. We're gonna have to go and scope some new place for tasks, but here is stage 1 of the free timed research. Sneasel is a perma boosted shiny, as is the Hisuian form. 879 would be your research Hundo. This is, oh dear god, Kanto Marowak that can't even be shiny, which I think is a bit of a shame. Jet 3 is Raichu, can't be shiny. That's the thing with a lot of these Kanto variants, they can't be shiny, but then the Alolan or Galarian form can be. This thing is your mask that could be shiny, and we've done our party play challenge. Good stuff, 600 dust, 10 nice curve throws. This special research should now give us a Tandemaus encounter with a little bit of dust and XP to boot, and oh, it's a Hundo. I think that is the, yes, come on. Special research Hundo, let's freaking go. 382 and an excellent throw just to boot. We're gonna work on getting that candy to get us level 50. That, yes. Special free research for the win, people. Hundo Tandemaus. Obviously, research is completely random, so that's epic to have picked that up on day 1. Let's do the Pokédex. Let's see what it's going to become. Is it going to be the family of 4 or the family of 3? Obviously, the family of 3 is very difficult to come by. Fingers crossed, and that's the family of 4, but hey, brand new Hundo into the deck. So we've got a whole family, Mousehole. I have seen people who've had the Pokédex 3 family, which is insane. Okay, well, I tell a lie. The most recent party challenge has actually just delivered a Tandemaus. Well, of this, I really wasn't expecting to find as a shiny today. I don't know how many shiny Clink I actually have in my storage at all, but it's a lovely shiny, fantastic. I know there are plenty of you guys who are still chasing that, so, I mean, good to know. It is possible. Again, actually, this should be a perma-boosted shiny because it began its life, and most of its life in the game, it's been in 1-star raids. Shiny Clink, people, and that is hysterically PvP stats. Not that this is a PvP mon, I'm fairly sure. Oh my goodness, it was New York GoFest last year. This was when I last got one. That's unreal. But that shows, unless it's in special events, it doesn't spawn. Here is stage 2 of the free research, and as you see, you get the Galarian, Alolan, and Hisuian versions of all the Pokemon from page 1. Check 2 should be the Alolan Marowak, which isn't shiny, is a very good shiny. This will be the Alolan Raichu, which is not the chocolate Alolan Raichu, which is a real shame. And this should be the Yamask Galarian, which is not shiny. The final Tandemaus, because the Tandemaus encounters for party play are so few and far between, it's ridiculous. I thought they'd be making a bit more of a song and dance about it, but apparently not. So, Tandemaus, that's a bit more like the regular IV scale, so we're going to throw a pineapple on it. And catch 25, was for 600 Stardust. Again, there you go. Not a single encounter despite having done the party for 2 hours. We've caught quite a lot today, but if we go Tandemaus and it's evolved, and technically our 5th or 6th was the Hundo from the free research, which is again just mental. Let's evolve one more and see if we get the family of 3. It'd be quite fun for the video, but if we don't get it, it is like a 1 in 100 chance in the main series game, so the likelihood is incredibly slim, as you can see there. Not entirely unexpected, but another perma-boosted shiny, the other version of the Meowth that is perma-boosted as a shiny, is the Alolan form. It's a really lovely shiny. I love the blue. Great family. If you haven't got that shiny for whatever reason, it's a good chance to go and get it. They're spawning a lot. It's a healthy amount of dust. Look at that, because I've got a star piece on. And yeah, we're going to wrap up this video here. But before we do, quickly about these Ultra Unlocks. So for the next sort of 5 or 6 days, we have this one, the Better Together one featuring Tandemaus. That concludes on Monday the 22nd at 8 PM your local time. And then on the 25th, we have Strength of Steel, which brings in a bunch of Steel-type Pokemon, but also shiny Togedemaru for the very first time into Pokemon GO, and that is a chase in research, raids, and in the wild spawns, which is great. Plus, we have Mega Lucario's finally a damn debut. It's coming in a Mega Raid Day that is 6 hours long. It's 11 till 5 next weekend after Tynamo this weekend. But quickly, this event, before we try and get run over by a van, to be honest, as an Ultra Unlock goes, it's not exactly astounding. In the week immediately after not only Global GOFest, but also those of us who went to New York and the inbound from Ultra Space stuff, I don't necessarily mind it being a bit more chill, a bit more relaxed. It brings a brand new Pokemon into the game, which is cool. I just wish there'd been maybe a new shiny added to chase, but a lot of these things in this spawn pool for the event are perma-boosted shinies, as I said, so if you're missing any of them, like for example, if you missed the Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day back in 2022, you can go for that shiny. It may be sparkly filled, but it's not exactly all that brilliant in my view. However, I have to say massive thank you to all of my Patreon supporters, everybody who's on the rolling credits at the end of all the videos produced here on the channel. They are the reason we're able to continue bringing you content, doing the live streams, and so much more, as well as live events and hopefully some future ones too. So everybody there, thank you so much for your support of me and my content. Let me know your thoughts and feelings of this event in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting that subscribe button, as well as go and checking out either one of these videos on your screen right here. There's plenty more for you to continue enjoying. There's so much that came from New York GOFest. We had an absolutely amazing time over at Global, and there's so much more that you can go and see. So the next time you're going to see me will be Tynamo Community Day this Sunday. We're going to live stream it and make a video. It's going to be a chill one, but we may bring back a game. I'm not so sure for that one. But until the next time, do take care.